Alright, here we go with number 1, where you are climbing up the B Locrian shape and coming down the C Ionian shape and hitting that D note at the end. So this way we're ending on a down beat. So here we go, 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. So keep focused on making it clean. So, anytime you're hearing excess noise, make sure your left hand is doing the muting it's supposed to, and then also make sure the right hand is laying on top of those lower strings if you're playing on the higher strings. So anyway, just double check both hands. Anytime you hear excess noise come in, you want to address it right away. So this way you continue to build the habit of always muting everything that is not being played. So yeah, when in doubt, just mute, mute, mute. Here we go, 100 beats minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 140. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, number 2. So you're doing pretty good with just repeating the one bar by itself. So probably a good idea. In fact, it is a good idea. Just like the first day, just work on bars 1 and 2 together, then 2 and 3 together, 3 and 4 together, and then bars 4 into 1 together. So this way you just prep yourself for putting it all together. So yeah, and then once you do those, the 2-bar method, then put everything together without the repeat. Get that up to speed, and then once you have this up to speed without the repeat, then add that in. Okay, so just ease into it. 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 'Kind of got it messy. Shame on me for fooling around. Alright, 100 beats per minute. And yeah, remember, downbeat. There's a downstroke always on the downbeat, upstroke on the upbeat. So like the quarter note stuff should always be a downstroke. Alright, 100 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hundred 40. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 3. 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. that didn't come out too well. Pitiful pinches. Oh well. 100 beats a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 141. Wait, there we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Number 4. So got some notes on the file there. So yeah, filling out the chords with the key G and F. I want you to add in the chord names and the Roman numerals will go along with it. So remember, capital Roman numeral for the major chords, lowercase for the minor and diminished. So just hit the A key when you're on the chord you want to add a chord name for. Just hit the letter A, and then it'll pop up a little window so you can enter the chord name, but it'll do it for you. So if you did it right, I mean, you tabbed it right, it'll give you the correct name. That doesn't work for every chord we're going to do though. And then make sure that, so there's an option that says like chord diagram when that box pops up. Turn that off or else you're going to have a bunch of stuff at the top of the page and it's going to get messy. So, and then the letter T, hit that when you're on that chord so you can enter in the Roman numeral there too. Make sure you know what notes make the key. Use your major scales to figure it out. But there is actually a nice big fat hint telling you what key you're in here. This is the key signature. So this is telling you you have one sharp being used right now. And it's on the note that is sharp. And this is saying that you have, this is the other key signature here, this is telling you you have one flat being used. And it's on the note that's flat. So, I'm going to go through this briefly here. You can use this to your advantage as well. So, the note names on the staff. The lines, the way to remember it is you have this goofy sentence of every good boy does fine. So that means these lines, you have the notes E, G, B, D, F. Every good boy does fine. So every E, good, G, boy, B, does, D, F, fine. And the note in the space, it spells face. So F-A-C-E, those are the notes that are in the spaces here. So all you got to do is like line up, well, what note is this on? So you can figure it out that way. So just remember, something's got to be sharp up here, something's got to be flat down here. But you'll always follow the same suit of like, the 1, 4, and 5 always major, the 2, 3, 6 always minor, the 7th is always diminished. So yeah, use as many open chords as you can. And not every chord is going to be playable in an open position. So use a bar chord, use some kind of movable shape, see what you come up with, and if any questions come up, let me know. Alright, I'll see you again next week.